I suppose you want to know what happened that night? Trying to uncover the mystery of the missing NCR sniper's wife? Well, it's best we start at the beginning. Right after I got the new sheriff of Prim a pardon, I had every intention of tracking down the man that put a bullet in my skull. But I knew for a case this dangerous, I was going to need a partner. So before heading to Novac, I went to someone I could count on. The only one in this godforsaken wasteland I could trust.
Yo, robot. Repair. Repair with parts. Examine the electronics. Run the bypass. Repair with parts. Try to fix without the parts. Repair with parts. Run the bypass. Examine the electronics. Repair with parts. Oh, ooh, I got it.
EDE! Follow me, buddy.
EDE has given you the enhanced sensors perk. Hell yeah. Old buddy, old pal.
Let's talk tactics. I want you to not attack enemies unless I've already engaged them.
Slightly disappointed beeping. I love him. He's our best friend.
Man, it's a little rainy and soggy out here. Berg would sure like to find a place to sleep for the night. Apparently Berg also talks in third person now. Oh no. The head injury is rearing its ugly, head. EDE, plug your sensors. I have to do something unseemly. Who will? God, I hope you didn't hear that.
Nice.
Huge.
It looks like Victor's here waiting for us.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What are you doing here in Novac?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Just stay out of my way, robot.
I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all.
Don't talk to that robot, Edie. Don't let him influence you with his cowboy ideals. We are men of science. There's no way we'll let cowboyism take over us.
Edie starts beeping rapidly.
What? What do you mean? Cowboy hat? What are you talking about? You're crazy, Edie. Clearly you need to recharge and rest. What kind of service is this? I'm at the front desk. Where's the fucking receptionist? Hello? Hello, Boone? Can I get a room?
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
I'm not from here. I'm from way back east.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
So now you want something from me.
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I want you to find something out for me. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him, and I'll take care of the rest.
I'd be lying if I said my curiosity wasn't piqued by Boone's request. But I was on a trail of vengeance, and finding that man in the checkered suit was my North Star. I needed answers, so I started to ask around. Hey, Cliff Briscoe! Wake the fuck up!
Hey there. If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have to wait till it opens.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
One.
Manny. I want to talk to you.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I'm looking for answers.
Must be something pretty important to be chasing a guy like that. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. But the only resource we got here is junk. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site. But a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, see what I can do about it.
Get him, Edie. This experiment is a success. My hypothesis has proven to be correct. The incinerator works extremely well. Lovely.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hello.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
What's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Tell me more about these demons.
The demons are invisible. Their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I could say, sorry, I didn't travel all the way from DC to get involved in your nonsense. No, I think Berg would get involved in this because he appreciates, you know, the investment that the ghouls have and just how interesting their existence is. He wants to ally with them, learn more about them. Yeah, I'll take care of the demons for you. In here, all right. Is this the fun closet? Let me just
Not now, Smoothskin.
Oh, no, by all means. Let me give you some privacy. Ooh, we've still got locked doors down here. Hello?
Antler says you are the one killing my kin. Antler says you must die.
Ooh, yeah, hold on there. Now you've got no head.
So no head?
Concerned about the number of humans that keep coming to play. Hello? Who's down there?
What's the deal with all the rockets down here?
That's none of your business, Smoothskin. Jason was very clear. Get rid of the demons, then report back.
They forgot that he was over the intercom for a second. The demons are gone. They were only nightkin and not half as tough as the mutants back in DC.
The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site.
The rockets are set to go, right? I'm sorry. I couldn't help but start talking like you for a second. They're set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers.
This one guy.
Come for us to board the
It's so
rockets
delayed.
and begin the great journey.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Set the rockets to crash into one another? That's so needlessly evil. Examine navigation data further. You surmise that with minor alterations, you can plot a course that will take them about 12.5% closer to their intended destination. Do you wish to alter the rocket's course? Yeah, make the change. I like these guys. Okay, good luck. Oh, the right of the Valkyries. Oh, here we go. Whoa. I definitely help some ghouls. That's something that everyone likes.
So yeah, after I completed Manny's little request, I had my answers. I was fully prepared to leave Novac behind for Boulder City when that little voice in my head told me the case wasn't closed. Call it a scientist's intuition, but that peak of curiosity was now gnawing at every part of my fragile being. Unless I uncovered this mystery, my future inquiries would be stunted by this limitation of my mental capacity. So, once again, it was time to ask around. Who would want to hurt Boone's wife?
Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable. And she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either.
Did you have anything to do with Boone's wife's disappearance?
Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road.
Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. I got the feeling.
Lady, I think you need to move your glasses down.
I guess you got tired of waiting.
Grandma left her glasses on my desk. Is this how you wear your glasses? Is this the right way to do it? Like that?
What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Her ears are in the wrong spot. There's a lot wrong with that lady. But, you know, my child is an honor student at Roosevelt Academy, when you think about it.
Hello?
Look who's here. What brings you here?
What happened to Boone's wife?
Boone. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice. They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife, Dusty?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone. That's for darn sure.
Well, that told me nothing, was completely useless, and I hate all of you. Enjoy this powder grenade. I'm sure they're fine. Don't worry about it. Did I murder someone? No. Berg Kleinenberger wouldn't do that. Berg Kleinenberger runs experiments. That was what we call a social experiment. What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Hey, you.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing.
What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me.
In the lobby?
I was cannibal now, I know better.
Who was it?
Mole rat men. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
The mole rats! I knew it! I have to go now.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Man, what a wise gentleman. Full of interesting knowledge.
We, the official, the representatives of the Consul Officiorum, have this day bargained and purchased from Janine May Crawford of the Township of Novac the exclusive rights to the ownership and sale of the slave, Carla Boone.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
I knew you were a sick, twisted motherfucker. Come with me, there's something you should see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yeah, go for it, Janine. Go for it. There's that bald weirdo. Take a look. Beautiful dinosaur, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful dinosaur. Beautiful stuff.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander, like you.
Berg would be like, that was an interesting experiment you had me run, but I have other things to do. I have to go. Okay, well, Novac has been a pleasure. We got an old lady shot.
I threw a grenade into a house full of some doddering old people, and we found out where the man in the black and white checkered suit went, which is to say Boulder City, wherever that is.